Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. I just want to take a quick second and thank all of my supporters, all of my subscribers, anybody who likes, shares, comments under my videos. You guys are just truly amazing. I do want to just quickly touch on how I do the weekly forecast. I do link together all of the earth signs into one video. For instance, they don't have a combined reading. It is broken down by each earth sign. So just make sure you're checking the description bar for that information. I do list the actual time stamps. So, I just wanted to clear up any confusion with that. If you are interested in a private reading, I do have a couple of choices available on my website. And very shortly, I'm actually going to be adding a 2016 yearly forecast that you can purchase as well. I am on social media, so if you're interested in receiving a daily oracle guidance message, you can follow me on Instagram. And I also am now on Facebook. And if you're unaware of your moon sign or your ascendant or rising sign, I do have a free birth chart calculator listed in the description bar below as well. And if you just click on that site, you can head over there and enter your information and actually find out what your moon and ascendant sign are as well. Because if you do just watch your sun sign, it's good to watch your sun along with your moon and your ascendant. Because you can resonate with several different things from each video, and then some weeks you actually might resonate more with your ascendant over your sun sign. So definitely just stay tuned. Continue on watching this video till you get to either your sun, your moon, or your ascendant sign. Hi Pisces, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 14th through the 20th. This is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising signs. So Pisces, let's get started. Okay. All right, Pisces, at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Six of Rods, which is a beautiful card. It represents victory and triumph. This is you feeling proud of yourself and just very confident. So success and victory definitely coming to you this week. Beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. Wow, Pisces. Oh my, oh my. So you're going to have an interesting week, Pisces, in a good way. A very, very good week. Oh my. So the overall energy, Pisces, for this week is actually the Two of Cups. Very nice card. It represents partnership. So for those of you who are already in a partnership, expect, you guys to become, connected on a much deeper level, your bond becoming deeper and stronger. And perhaps maybe you get some extra time to spend with one another. For those of you single and looking, this could be, a very positive energy in a week that you definitely might be able to meet someone. And then those of you who are not looking for any sort of romantic partnership, this could also represent business partnerships, or a particular business partnership coming in, very significant this week, or is very significant this week. But for those of you who are single and looking, I'm just going to show you this. This could definitely be the week that you meet someone. Okay, so I have the Emperor with the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups for me is a card that represents you moving forward. This is you literally moving forward. You could be leaving something behind, but I see you, this is a movement card for me. This is you moving forward with your life? Or are you literally moving physically? Or are you traveling? This is a movement card. But when I have the Emperor with the Empress and then the Eight of Cups in between, this is, you know, the Emperor moving towards the Empress. This is, you know, perhaps you're the Emperor, perhaps you're the Empress. You're going to be meeting, you know, perhaps maybe your other half this week. You know, if you're an emperor looking for your empress, you know, this is a week that this could happen. If you're an empress looking for your emperor, this is a week this could happen. If you're an empress looking for your empress, this is a week that it could happen. Yeah, many possibilities here. But I definitely see you in control, Pisces. This is, you know, an energy that represents you having control. The Emperor likes to be in control. He represents stability and practicality and authority and structure and organization. So I feel like this is you being in control. This is you being organized. This is you taking control and moving forward in your life. For some Pisces, this is a general reading. You could be leaving something behind. Maybe it's something that was no longer serving you and you're leaving it in the past. And I feel like for some Pisces, that's exactly what this is you're leaving the past behind you. You're leaving this feeling of lack behind you. I have the Five of Pentacles here, which I don't feel like this is going to be a bad week for you financially whatsoever. I feel like this is you, perhaps in the past, feeling a lack in some area of your life. And for some of you, that lack was maybe within a relationship, or, you know, maybe you were lonely, or maybe you didn't have a partner or something like that, and you felt that lack of support. And, you know, what this is saying is, you know, this could be the week that you're leaving this lack behind you. And for some Pisces, this was you having to go within and really trust your intuition. And you're needing to trust your intuition this week, that's for sure. If you are meeting, you know, a particular person this week, I believe the High Priestess is here to let you know to definitely use your intuition. I think that if you are meeting a partner this week, I think that your intuition will let you know that this is the person you're meant to be with. I think that your intuition is going to be very powerful this week. I even feel like in regards to you moving forward, you know, your intuition has played a big role with you moving forward with your life. The Empress represents fertility and birth and creativity, and she represents, you know, new beginnings, birth of new beginnings, new creative endeavors, or just, you know, new beginnings happening. And it can be in regards to partnerships. You know, because she does represent fertility, just take proper precautions this week. You know, you could be quite fertile yourself. You could be quite fertile with ideas, quite fertile with creative ideas. I do have the King of Swords here as well, and he is sitting on the other side of the Empress. This is how it comes off to me. So he's staring exactly at her. This is a man who has his eye on the prize. This is his prize. For those Pisces women who, you know, you're looking for a man, I feel like this man is his eyes are locked on you. This is a man who you might actually already know, or perhaps you've been in the same environment as him before. Or, you know, if he is seeing you for the first time this week, you know, this is perhaps him just kind of falling in love at first sight. This is him locking his eyes on you, and I feel like this is my warrior king, and he is such a strong individual. he is so strong, like strong-willed, and he has a lot of willpower, and he has a lot of drive, and when he wants something, he goes in for the kill. Like, he's incredibly focused and determined. So he has a lot of powerful energy, and he always comes out the victor. This man is just incredibly determined. So I feel like he's locking his eyes on you, and this is him just going for it. He knows exactly what he wants. And so this particular Emperor could be an air sign. It could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but does not have to be. It can just be someone with these King of Swords characteristics. Again, he's just highly intelligent. He's a force to be reckoned with. He's a very strong individual. This is a man who's very independent, very logical, and he can be a man who sits in judgment sometimes. So this can be like a man who works within law enforcement. He can be a lawyer, a judge, a police officer. For some of you, let me see what else I'm getting here. For some of you, this partnership, I feel like this is going to be something that you're going to hang on to for a very long time. I have the Four of Pentacles here, which represents, you know, hanging on to something, and I feel like that's going to be in regards to, it's directly underneath this King of Swords. And I feel like, you know, for those of you who are meeting this King of Swords individual this week, this is, you know, you hanging on to him for quite some time, or him hanging on to you. This is, I feel like this is a good union. I'm not feeling any negative energy from this whatsoever. I feel like this is going to be perhaps, you know, a partnership that really lasts a long time. And directly under the Empress, I do have the Page of Swords, which can just be communication, messages, news, communication coming through. Yeah, for those of you who are meeting someone this week, that, you know, you're meeting them and perhaps you're exchanging a lot of messages, a lot of communication, maybe emails, maybe text messages. Yeah, so I think it's going to be an amazing week. I really do. I really do, Pisces. It's pretty beautiful. And again, if you're already in a partnership, just expect, you know, for your partnership to grow a lot stronger. Expect to be extremely creative this week as well. And, you know, if this is in regards to business, you can just be incredibly focused and determined in regards to some creative endeavor or partnership. Maybe it's a creative endeavor with a new partner. You can just be incredibly focused and determined this week. You could have these King of Swords characteristics, Pisces. So just make sure you use your intuition this week. And I do see you moving forward, and you're going to be quite victorious with this, with the Six of Rods. So beautiful, beautiful reading here. I love it, Pisces. This is pretty amazing. I will pull you an additional card just to see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to add. So please show me an additional message for Pisces. What else does Pisces need to know? All right, this card just flipped out, so I will take it. This is the Wisdom card. This is a Major Arcana card in this deck. And this is the Hierophant in the traditional tarot. So, Pisces, again, you know, someone you're going to hang on to for a very long time. For some of you, you're going to get married. All right, let's see what the book says. All right. Wisdom. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This card illustrates that there's a spiritual teacher A spiritual teacher who's about to influence you or step into your life to impart his or her wisdom. Look around. Is there someone in your life who has the education, knowledge, and ability to integrate spirituality and its laws into the constraints of the physical world? This could be a compassionate person who offers guidance and inspiration and reminds you that you're so much more than a physical being. You're also a spiritual being with unlimited potential. You may have also drawn this card to confirm that it's time to reach out and find an organization or group of like-minded souls. Being part of a group where you can be yourself, share your thoughts, and get valuable feedback can infuse you and encourage you to be all that you can be. Kindred support helps you live life to your highest ideals, finding the true inspiration and enlightenment that's part of your soul. Over time, the student often becomes the teacher, so don't be surprised when others seek out and find you. This card of wisdom is letting you know that you have so much to share, whether you realize it or not. In the traditional tarot, this is the Hierophant, which this particular deck didn't touch on it, but as many of my subscribers probably already know, this is also a marriage card in the traditional tarot. So because this is a general reading, some Pisces out there could be meeting their, future partner who one day you might actually marry. So, and for those of you that, none of that really kind of pertains to, this is because I have the High Priestess here. This is perhaps a spiritual teacher coming into your life or giving you some guidance this week, and it's going to be very beneficial to you. So beautiful reading, Pisces. I do hope you have a wonderful week. Take care. Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 14th through the 20th. This is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising signs. So Cancer, let's get started. All right, Cancer, at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Six of Pentacles, which is a very generous card. It does represent giving and receiving. So, Cancer, you could be very generous this week. You could actually be receiving a gift, or you could actually be giving a gift this week. It does also represent balance and being financially balanced. So, financially, I think you're going to be fine this week. It's a good week. Things are balanced. Okay. Let's look at the rest of the cards. You do have some major arcana cards here, Cancer. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards in this little weekly spread. So that's actually a lot. That's quite significant. It is definitely a week of decisions. The overall energy of the entire week is actually the Two of Rods, which the Two of Rods is a man who's looking out upon the horizons and he's seeing the different paths that he can take. So this is you this week, Cancer, choosing, making a decision and choosing which path you're going to set out on. And this is you, taking all of those plans and ideas and everything, all of those thoughts and ideas and everything, and executing all of that, all of those plans and ideas, and you just taking the first steps towards that direction that you want to set out into. So beautiful card. We have the Two of Rods, and then I also have the Two of Swords. So definitely you deciding perhaps which direction you're going to go in, and you taking those steps. This person is blindfolded. They're going within. They're trusting their gut. And they're making a decision. Perhaps, this is something that some Cancers were maybe a little wary of. I do have the Two of Swords right next to the Four of Cups, which this card for me is a person who's, he's down, he's sad, He can even be a little lonely, but he's focusing on these empty cups here. So this is a person who's a little bit too pessimistic. They're not really noticing this cup here. So, you know, this is a person who needs to be more optimistic for me. So this is perhaps maybe you're making a decision, and there could be some Cancers that, you know, you are making a decision, but maybe you need to have more hope and a little bit more positivity in regards to this decision. Maybe you're not too optimistic, but you know, it looks to be, you know, very positive. You do have the Death card here, which is, you know, out with the old, in with the new. This is definitely you moving forward, you leaving something behind and you moving forward. And with you, you know, with something old leaving your life, you're creating space now in your life for new beginnings to come in. And here we go. You know, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Man on the Death card. These are two major arcana cards. He is looking directly at this wheel. This is him moving towards his destiny. This is him moving towards fortunate energy. This is a very fortunate, blessed energy, and the wheel is turning. So if you've gone through difficult periods, of course that explains why you'd be a little down or a little pessimistic to believe, but the wheel is turning. So if you've gone through hard times, this is you moving towards, you know, much better times. The wheel's turning. So it's going to be, you know, a much more fortunate, positive energy that is coming in. The only kind of little, slight little, I guess, negative energy I see, which isn't really necessarily negative, it's more of like, I guess, a nuisance, is the Seven of Rods here. Whatever this is, you might possibly have to defend yourself, because I have the Seven of Rods, which is a card that really talks about, you know, you standing your ground, you standing up for what you believe in, you standing up for yourself, yeah, and just your beliefs and what you want. So I don't see it as like a negative card. It's just more of like a nuisance that you have to, you know, stand up for yourself. You have to stand your ground. But I definitely feel as though you will. And whatever this is, this new opportunity with you standing your ground and being, you know, courageous and being very strong, this is going to lead to your happiness, because the other side of the Seven of Rods is the Judgment card, which is, you know, these people, you know, rising up out of the ashes. They've gone through a difficult time and they're rising up out of the ashes, because this angel here is actually giving them the chance to be reborn. She's giving them the blessing and the chance to be reborn and start all over again. So this card represents new beginnings. It also represents judgment calls, decisions being made. So this could be you making a decision to move forward. I have the World card right on top of the Judgment card. So, you know, the World for me is a movement card. It's a traveling card. It can be you literally traveling. But I feel like no matter what, with these two cards here, with all of the cards, I should really say, but especially with the overall energy of the Two of Rods, you're definitely moving forward. There's many Cancers that are, you know, they're starting new beginnings. You have, you know, multiple cards here that talk about new beginnings. So this is you taking those steps, executing these ideas and those plans, and you really moving forward. And this is bringing you towards your happiness. This man here is looking directly at the Six of Cups, and he's looking directly at the World. So whatever this is, things are coming full circle for you now, Cancer. You know, and this is bringing you to your happiness. The Six of Cups represents just you being very happy. This is a nostalgic card as well. So, you know, people from your past can show up, old, you know, friendships or relationships, people you haven't seen in quite some time, and it's a happy occasion. I feel like this would be a very positive energy coming in for you. This decision and this new path you're going down with these new beginnings, this is bringing you towards happiness and bringing things full circle. So cycles coming to completion. These are very long cycles finally coming to completion, and new cycles, new chapters of your life beginning. So this is a very beautiful week for you, and a lot going on. Very, very major here. Very significant. So I will pull you an additional card, Cancer, and just see if there's anything else that Spirit would like to add. Please show me any additional messages for Cancer. What else does Cancer need to know? Please show me an additional message for Cancer. What else does Cancer need to know for this upcoming week? Cancer, please show me an additional message for Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer, 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 Cancer. Please show me an additional message for Cancer. What else does Cancer need to know? Aww. Alright, this card just flipped out, Cancer. And it is Passion Ignited. This is a beautiful card. So whatever this is for you, Cancer, this is your passion being ignited. Whatever this is, if this is like a new job that's starting for you, you know, it's going to be something you're passionate about. Beautiful card. Let me read the message that goes along with that. All right. The first of the Spirit cards signifies that this is the time to let your soul soar. New beginnings, ideas, revelations, and exciting adventures await you in your personal or business life. Creative endeavors, enthusiasm, positive energy, and a renewed spiritual strength are at an all-time high. The powerful force of Spirit is flowing through you, and with it comes a new sense of purpose. Be all that you can be. Reach inside and tap into that force. Use it to move forward and set up a strong foundation for your future. Other people may feel your excitement and joy and begin to benefit from the spark of life that's emanating from you. They'll wonder, what's your secret? And your energy could even ignite their own spiritual journey. Follow your intuition and know that this is your time to spread your wings and fly. Beautiful, Cancer. Beautiful, and it totally resonates with the rest of your reading here. So I do hope you enjoyed this reading, Cancer, and I hope you have a great week. Take care. Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 14th through the 20th. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So Scorpio, let's get started. All right, Scorpio, so I do have the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck, which is a major arcana card. And when I do see this card, Scorpio, in a reading, I do know that you are being divinely guided. You do have angels and your spirit guides around you, guiding you, protecting you, and just guiding you towards your destiny. This is a card that represents healing. So this can be a very therapeutic week for some Scorpios, and you will be receiving some healing. This is also a card that represents you being emotionally balanced, and it's a card that represents all things in moderation. So just make sure that you are doing all things in moderation, nothing in excess, and I do believe that many Scorpios are going to have a very therapeutic week here. All right, so let's take a look at the rest of the cards. I think that for many Scorpios, this is going to be a week that you have a lot going on. A lot going on, but I see a lot happening, and it's for the positive. And that could be why, you know, this is going to be a very therapeutic, healing week for you, is because, yes, it's a busy week and there's a lot going on, Scorpio, but where you're being brought, is a beautiful place. I see new beginnings. I see, you know, a lot going on, and things happening quickly, but the end result is beautiful. So I do have the Knight of Rods here, which is a card that represents movement. It's a very fast-paced, hasty energy. This is you perhaps leaving maybe you know, it's a movement forward card, but it's also a card that represents like departure. And because I have the Four of Swords directly underneath the Knight of Rods, I feel like this is you, Scorpio, moving out of this period of the Four of Swords, which the Four of Swords for me can sometimes feel like, you know, things aren't happening, or perhaps maybe things in your life are like at a standstill. And I feel like, you know, so if you felt that, Scorpio, and this is a general reading, so that this will be for some Scorpios, if you felt as though maybe things weren't progressing the way that you would like, or maybe things weren't happening, this would be probably the week that things are going to finally start to move forward. And they might happen very quickly, because this is a very fast-paced energy. And, you know, I have the Knight of Rods here with also the Eight of Rods. And so the Eight of Rods is a very fast-paced energy, very creative energy. And it can be things happening quite suddenly even. This is messages coming in, but also you moving forward. This is a card of movement and travel and things moving forward quickly. The overall energy is the Ten of Rods. And for me, what this is saying is that you're going to have a lot on your plate. You're going to be very busy. This is only a temporary energy. You know, tens represent cycles coming to completion. And so this feeling of you maybe feeling like you have too much on your plate isn't going to last long. It will come to completion and a new cycle will begin. But I just feel like, you know, this is showing up as the overall energy for you, Scorpio, just simply because you have a lot going on. That's really, you know, what I feel like. You know, for me, I pull this card all the time for people who are working a lot, and, you know, they just have a little bit too much going on at once. And it's not that they're even stressed out, it's just they have a lot going on. So I really feel like that's the majority of Scorpios. You know, that's why I have the Ten of Rods here as the overall energy, because you have a lot going on. And, you know, some Scorpios are moving, and moving isn't always the easiest thing to do. I feel like, you know, because I have the Knight of Rods here with the Four of Rods in between the Knight of Rods and the Eight of Rods, I have the Four of Rods. So this is definitely some Scorpios moving to a new home. And it is kind of, you know, a chaotic, hectic time of the year. We have the holidays coming up, you know, so this isn't the easiest time of the year to move in general. So that could be definitely why you have the Ten of Rods here. I feel like there are some Scorpios that are definitely moving to a new home. They could be welcoming a new baby, or they could be getting married. Perhaps they're attending a wedding. But I definitely see a new beginning starting here with the Ace of Cups. And I feel like for many Scorpios, this is happening after maybe a period of suspense, or maybe like, you know, some sort of timeout that you were experiencing with the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords is you relaxing, you recharging your batteries, you're taking a break. There's not really much happening. Things can be at a standstill at this point, but then, you know, things are happening quick. And the Four of Rods is my happy home card. So this is, you know, I feel like you moving towards a very stable energy. This is a very secure, stable environment. And things are good. Things are really good within the home. You're happy. You know, you could be spending time with family and friends. This card represents celebrations, family gatherings. This card can represent marriage. So that's what I mean. There could be, you know, someone in your family, if not you, getting married. But definitely some Scorpios moving here. Other Scorpios, this is, you know, perhaps maybe, you know, you just moving forward in some aspect of your life, and it's bringing you towards, you know, a more stable energy. It's bringing you towards maybe you, you know, buying a new home, or perhaps maybe you're spending time with your family more. You're spending more time within the home. And there definitely can be messages coming in underneath the Eight of Rods, which, you know, can be just be, you know, a lot of messages coming in general. I do have the Page of Swords. So definitely communication, news, messages coming in. And for many Scorpios, I feel like this is going to be in regards to your work or your career, because I actually have the Two of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. So what I really think this is signifying is, for me, the Two of Pentacles is a card of balance. And it can be you juggling your finances to make ends meet. Definitely, this is a time of year where we are spending a lot of money on the holidays. So finances can be, you know, a little lower this time of year, and so you might need to juggle a little bit. But this is also a card for me that represents managing, coping. So I feel like you're dealing with things happening quickly. This is you managing, this is you coping with perhaps everything that's going on. And, you know, you're, at the end of the day, you know, you're working very hard. This is you working very hard. Those financial rewards are coming in. This is a card that represents you working within groups, you working within a team, more so within your career. This can be a card where you are being watched as well. And I say that in a positive way. So just make sure, you know, you are working very hard, because there could be maybe higher ups or bosses or managers really taking notice of your skills, of your hard work. And, you know, because I have the Page of Swords on the other side of the Three of Pentacles, these two cards together, for me, this definitely, Scorpio, could be you being watched this week, even maybe spied on, okay? And I don't want to creep anybody out, but I have to give all messages that I receive, and, you know, that is unfortunately one of them. Just, you know, with you watching this reading a good week in advance, because I put these readings out a good week in advance, you are, you know, essentially forewarned. This is something that you now know about, and you can take, you know, the proper precautions to maybe deal with this. You could use this to your advantage. Show off your talent, show off your hard work and your skills. You can really use this to benefit you, this energy. The Page of Swords can sometimes, it's very much like an alternate meaning for me, represent someone watching someone else, someone spying on someone else. This can be through like social media, but this also could be in general, just someone watching somebody. And because the Three of Pentacles is a card of, you know, someone being watched within, you know, their professional life, and this is always you know, a very positive meaning that goes along with this card, because, you know, a lot of raises and promotions and things of that nature can come out of that. But because I have two cards that really represent that, just make sure you're aware of that. But overall, besides that, you know, I really feel like this is going to be a great week for you. This Ace of Cups, whatever new beginning this is for you, this is going to be just something that brings in a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, you being emotionally fulfilled, you being quite content. And again, I feel like a lot of stability with the Four of Rods directly on top of this Ace of Cups. Whatever this is going to bring in, you know, you being, you know, just having a lot of stability. So it's really, really nice energy here, Scorpio. I will pull you an additional guidance card just to see if there's any other messages that Spirit has for you. So please show me an additional message for Scorpio. What else does Scorpio need to know? Please show me an additional message for Scorpio. What else does Scorpio need to know? Please show me an additional message for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Oh, wow. That just confirms it. Okay. So this card just popped out, and it is recognition and reward, which is, it goes along with this Three of Pentacles big time. So because you are watching this, Scorpio, I think you're going to take my advice and you're going to show off your skills, and you're going to be rewarded for that. Awesome. So let's see. Recognition and reward. A reward for a job well done is what this card represents. It's a time of recognition for a completed project, hard work, skill, expertise, and craftsmanship. These abilities are now being honored, but don't forget to also pay homage to yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. This card also comes forth to represent a family or group of people coming together, all of whom are aiming and striving toward a common goal. Accept the help that is being offered. More possibilities are in the works, so be sure to lay a solid foundation from your past achievements, and this will help you be ready for the next opportunity. In addition, this card is a reminder to take care of your physical body. After all, it's what carries your soul around in this material world. Beautiful. It truly, honestly resonates wonderfully with the rest of the cards here. So definitely spending lots of time with family and friends, rewards, recognition coming in, a lot going on, a lot of fast-paced, passionate, creative energy here. So a lot going on. So Scorpio, I do hope you have a wonderful week. Take care.